Hello everyone and welcome to the crypto session brief. We're on Tuesday the 21st of June 2022. Looking across crypto markets so far today, a lot more positivity, but is this anything more than a dead cat bounce, so the saying goes? Essentially, is this a bit of a relief rally after we've seen some selling exhaustion over the past week on BTC and ETH? Will the sellers be ready to jump back in as soon as they get the opportunity to? What sort of levels could that occur on? I'm looking at around that 23 to 24,000 area, really. So some of the highs here from, let me just get my mouse across. Talking the highs from the 16th or the 15th, this area to around 24 is where maybe I'd expect a turning point. I mean, a full retrace into 27,000 shouldn't be ruled out, but I think the overall macro backdrop, whatever happens, bear market rallies can be ferocious, and that's why it's hard to put a particular level on it. So I've got the 24 in there, I've got 27. Let's see where equities end up, of course, because equities are also seeing a rally. I don't think there's any major news coming out. There's no data releases. There's few and far between this week. I think Powell is testifying tomorrow. Expected to repeat what he said in the press conference last week, so maybe that'll be an event to just watch out for. Again, that central bank policy being the main mover of markets right now, especially risk assets. I'll just focus then quickly on the key technicals for the session ahead. Ripple bottom left, you can see quite clear here. You've got that 0.3345 resistance. You've seen the last few attempts at getting into there. In fact, just on the H4 bar yesterday, we tried to get in there, rejected, moved back down, retesting now. Can they get through this area here? If they can't, good selling opportunity for a move back down into 0.3. Nice little range trade potentially there. Litecoin currently trading at 53. You got that 50 as being the key line in the sand, I would say. Above here, you can start seeing, okay, well, we can move back into those lows that were there at around 60. So moving from 50 to 60, using 50 as a platform. Back below there, and again, you start to look towards that 40 mark and retesting the lows. Pretty straightforward stuff. Ethereum is doing pretty well. Series of higher lows being put in since we've had that low from last Friday and over the weekend. If they can continue to shape this pattern to the upside, then we can't rule out a move to retest these highs. I'd be looking at around 1250 before we then go on to the 1500s. Bitcoin already mentioned. It's a case of the 20,000 handle, of course, being that main platform to the downside. That's the main line in the sand for Bitcoin. Above 20,000, holding above 20,000, you start to get more confidence. See 23, 24. Back to retest 20, back below 20 on the daily, closing below, and then of course it's pretty obvious that you start to consider moving back towards the lows. So it's just a case of a recharge for some of the sellers here potentially. Overall macro backdrop hasn't changed, but maybe this has flushed out some of the leverage longs and also seen some selling exhaustion. Hence why you're seeing a bit of a rally off that 17,628 handle from the weekend. I'll wrap up the brief there. Nothing else to add from my end. Until next time, all the best with your crypto trading and bye for now.